get the likes up, you guys. Okay, welcome back. Those of you that are returning, those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to do a reading for you guys. So we got 9 people watching, 3 likes on the video. Let's get the likes up, you guys. I know you can do better than that. I fully believe in you. Welcome those of you that are new. Welcome everybody coming into the chat. Hi, hope you're having a good day, Chelsea. Let's get the likes up, you guys. Okay. So we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit for this reading and for every other. We're asking that Jesus Christ and any other ascended masters that are present, please put a cloaking shield. Well, we're also calling upon our ancestors, our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, and the archangels, specifically Archangel Michael, that they please put a cloak and shield of protection around us, blocking out all evil and anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. So now as I call upon your personal favor, God, please continue to prosper this platform. Please continue to give us strength and protection. And please continue to give us aid on our journey. Don't let our enemies destiny swap. Don't let them create voodoo dolls. And please intervene on everything that comes up in this reading. Amen. Okay. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself. Wow, I got so much anxiety all of a sudden. And with any of the information being channeled, please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not sue me, not attack me, and not blame me for your problems. Basically, I cannot make decisions for anybody else other than myself. And I do not choose what people think. You know, if you feel like something resonates with you, make sure that you feel, if it's like, let's say that I'm talking about health. If I were to say, oh, it would help y'all to take a detox tea, speak with your doctor. Somebody is freaking nervous in the energy. I can feel it. Speak to your doctor about it. Okay. Make sure you take whatever advice that you feel resonates, confirmation, to a professional in the field of that advice before taking any advice from me or any other psychic. Be responsible with the information because y'all are responsible for yourselves. Like I said, I cannot choose for you, and I cannot make the hell that was. I just heard a voice. I cannot make decisions for you. I cannot choose for you. And so everybody needs to understand that they are responsible for themselves and that they are responsible for whatever they decide to do with the information that they receive in life in general. It's never going to be anybody else's fault that somebody follows some type of guidance that isn't good. Okay. Use your discernment, please. Know that this is a collective reading. So some of it may be for you. Some of it may be for somebody else. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know who those people were. There was a lot of people on here at the very beginning and then they left. Maybe they didn't like the prayer. I don't know what it was. But if you guys have any personal questions that you need addressed, if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a reading, you can send me a $20 USD super chat, $20 PayPal, or $20 Cash App. I didn't even pin the PayPal link. Oh yeah, I did pin it. Just kidding. And then I will pause the collective reading and I'll use another deck, one of these, to answer your question. Okay. So know that that is available for those of you that are in need of that. Okay. All right. So, also please like the video. It would greatly help. We got 6 people watching, 3 likes. I know you guys can do it. It's only one. It's not going to hurt you to like the video, but it is possibly going to hurt you to not like the video. Because if you're not liking the video, then you're just consuming my energy, which is being a psychic vampire. And, you know, that's part of my contract. Do not do witchcraft on me. Do not be a psychic vampire. Do not drain out my energy. Do not send the evil eye. I shouldn't even have to say any shit like that. But like literally, I'm, you know, who knows who I'm dealing with on a day-to-day basis to where I have to literally say to them, you cannot do witchcraft on me. You've already been warned. I'm protected by the Most High God, and I'm not going to be responsible for anything that happens to anybody that attacks me. Okay. And I will not help anyone that attacks me. I will not help them out of any fucking situation that God puts them in. So, yeah, don't lie to me. Don't lie to God. Don't be deceitful, shit like that. And just pretty much act right. Be on your best behavior because God really is watching. God's watching me and God's watching everybody else that comes to me, which is a good thing. Thank God for that. We thank you, God. Okay. So make sure you subscribe, tap the notification bell so you're notified when I go live. I think that's it. So I don't know where all this nervous ass energy is coming from because I'm not a nervous person. I have been doing this for fucking decades. Well, I've been doing it for lifetimes and I've been doing readings since like 2012. This individual hair out of my face. So, yeah, so this is not my energy. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Okay. God, please shield and protect my energy from the enemy. Amen. All right. So I'm going to give these cards a little shuffle and just going to check in the energy. So my main message is that I picked this up a couple days ago. I think I said it in the reading, one of the readings. But and if you are new here, you'll want to go through and watch each of my readings because each reading will hold a little Easter egg of knowledge for you to decode about your own situation. Okay. So leave what does not resonate and take what does. All right. Leave what doesn't for someone else to appreciate. Okay, so basically my message is that some type of witch doctor, I don't know, it could be a voodoo practitioner, some type of voodoo. So I've looked into voodoo dolls, poppets, they call them poppets in some places. They're called different names in different places of the world. But pretty much every type of culture has their own version of like a voodoo doll type thing. Okay, whether they call it a puppet, a dolly, or whatever. So anyway, somebody is abusing voodoo. Somebody went to a witch doctor to get a voodoo doll done on y'all. And now the voodoo is working on both the witch doctor and the person that made the doll. You know, I'm getting that they were trying to target somebody's money. They really want somebody to get sick. Okay. So you need to pay attention to your dreams at this time. You know, a few days ago, I had a dream that I literally, in my dream, I had a cold and I was coughing and sneezing and shit and was like, I never get sick. So, I immediately knew that somebody was trying to send me something. So I just, you know, asked God to deal with that and send it back. And so, yeah, if you're pay attention to your dreams, if you're having any dreams that you're getting sick or anything like that, and you need to know that somebody is trying to attach something to you, but don't be afraid. God has got you. If you put your faith and trust in the Lord, literally, and that's not a fucking metaphor. I'm talking about you going within yourself and finding the Most High God within you, not some mystical man with a beard sitting in the sky. That is not what I am talking about. I'm talking about the power of God that exists within us and the Holy Spirit that exists within us. When you access that going within, you become the most powerful thing in the world. Okay. A lot of people value these deities and demons and whatever the fuck else stuff outside of themselves, not even realizing that if they wanted to, they could go within themselves and meditate and gain access to their higher self, their aka their soul, aka connection to the Most High God. Okay, which is the essence of life force energy. It's the essence of everything that exists beyond death and birth and beyond. It's above all deities of all religions of any. If you worship a God that has a name like Jehovah or whatever, the Most High is above that. Okay, because Most High does not have a name. We just are pointing in the direction of the Most High. Anytime we try to, and I talk about how language is such a cock block, but anytime we try to put God in a box by naming it or giving it a name, we basically F it up because we can't fully explain the divine. Okay, so we're going to start off with the magical dice and see what we got here. 2, somebody was taking some type of steps. Let's cut the deck. They were taking some type of steps towards doing something to you that would be permanent. I think that this witch doctor is used to attaching mental disease, physical disease, and stuff like that to people. But they did this to the wrong person this time. So let's see what is going to come out. Knight of Pentacles energy right off the bat. Okay, so whoever paid for this is a Knight of Pentacles. Obviously, witch doctor's not going to do things for free. This person's been working very hard at their job to like do something to you. They've been working very hard to collect this money so that they could do something to you. This person has a personal vendetta against you. The Hangman, because they were not able to sacrifice you, perhaps in a relationship. You could have been in a relationship with this person, or you could have just been friends with them. And you pulled your energy back from this weirdo. And so they decided that they were going to go have a voodoo doll made of you. Okay, can we get some clarity on what was the intention behind this voodoo doll? Obviously to cause pain and torture and torment. This was supposed to give you rashes. It was supposed to make you break out with acne. It was supposed to affect your throat chakra, your heart, like all these things. It was supposed to affect your sciatica nerve. It was supposed to really, really cause you to be down and out. And it didn't. That shit did not work. 4, they were trying to do something to your foundation, to your stability, okay? To something that you have created or something that God has given you. Okay. The human world cannot take away what the human world did not give. If God gave you a stable foundation, you know, these humans, I don't care what type of voodoo they do, they can't take away what they did not give. Temperance. You have Archangel Michael showing up for you on the first card. So yeah, these people are screwed. Literally, this is why this is backfired. This is a major backfire for these idiots. I don't know if they know how bad they effed up this time, because this witch doctor has caused a lot of people mental disorders, a lot of unalivings, a lot of serious illness, and a lot of things like that. And so they're getting their karma now because they should have never, ever tried to do this to you. This person could be trying to compete with a job interest. Maybe they don't want you doing something for work. Whose fucking business is that, though? Like, really? You're probably just doing what God asked you to do. It's like me. I'm doing what God has instructed me to do with my gifts, okay? And what I'm doing is enough. This person doesn't like you. They don't like what you're doing. They went to the crossroads with this dumb shit. Welcome in, Galactic Federation of Lights. Their pictures are going to be in the news. Exactly. They went to the crossroads and made some bullshit offering to the Baron. Baron Somdi is who I'm talking about. He's basically the Loa that looks after me. And this person's a stupid dumbass for that. Straight up. Their offering, it looks like it went through, but it didn't. It only appeared that way. Look, they were trying to steal your Wheel of Fortune. These people, man. How weak as F are these people? Seriously. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can talk about destiny and fate, so they could have been trying to tamper with your destiny, fate, which is another big no-no. You don't do that. You know, this trying to exchange destinies with people type shit, people need to grow the fuck up, straight up, and stop thinking that this is even possible. It's not possible. What part of fate and okay. Something that is fated and destined means it will happen no matter what anybody does. It means in life, if you were to go down this path or this path, doesn't matter which path you choose, it's still going to lead you to the same spot. One path may take a little longer than the other, but they're both leading you in the same direction. So it doesn't matter which path you take, you're going to be led to your destiny and your fate. Point blank, period. That is what destiny and fate is. People that try to delay this, all they're doing is putting a blockage in their own destiny and fate. That's literally all they're doing. They're not doing anything to yours. And if God allows anything to go through, it's only to teach you, and not to teach you a lesson like you're bad, teach you a lesson, but teach you a lesson in how to deal with spiritual warfare or how to not allow people like this in your life. I don't think that you have really allowed this person in your life. I think that they continue to project themselves and they want to be in your life desperately. This Knight of Pentacles, all of their hard work towards you has been in vain. You know, all of it. And whatever money they spent on this voodoo doll, they're not going to get that money back. This practitioner is not giving them a refund. Just because the voodoo is not working on you doesn't mean that they're getting a fucking refund for it. Six of Swords. This is somebody that was trying to do a voodoo on you to get you so that they could pull you into court. And I felt that. I felt initially that this person was going to try to sue you for something. They just are pissed off because they're not able to be a part of your fate, your destiny, and your success. And this person doesn't like that you speak on them or that you've told the truth about them. It doesn't matter whether you were telling the truth on this person or not. Everyone around this piece of shit knows that they're a piece of shit. Like, it's not, nobody is questioning. Everybody has the same intuition about this person, that they're a low life piece of shit, good for nothing, like literally a good for nothing person. Everybody views this person in the same way because they're a piece of shit. I don't know how to any other way to explain that. Everybody is viewing this person correctly. They are a piece of shit. They basically sacrificed themselves by trying to take you to court. This was completely shut down. Whatever they tried to do to manipulate the court systems, the police are going to come for this person. Stupid. They could very well end up on the news, like trying to literally this person went on the dark web to find a practitioner, to try to find they thought that they're like, let me find the dumbest practitioner possible so I can get this practitioner to attack this chosen one, because I know if I attack the chosen one, God will kill me. God will send the death angels after me. So let me go trick a voodoo practitioner into attacking a chosen one. This voodoo practitioner obviously is not as smart as they think they are, because if they were actually intelligent, they would have looked into who you were. They would have seen the truth about you and done this work on them, on the person that paid them, not on you. Okay. In fact, this voodoo practitioner is probably going to unalive this other person with witchcraft because they're getting their gifts taken from them. They're losing all of their credibility, and all of the people that they've hurt and harmed throughout the process of their life. Those people are going to be breaking out of the spells that they're under. So this voodoo practitioner really, they're seeing their last days of being a practitioner. 4, this was all because you have stability and you've built a foundation without this person. They're very jealous and envious, and they want to be a part of your future. But this person is a psychic vampire. They're drain on your energy, and all they would do is be in your life so that they could steal, leech, suck. Blood sucking motherfucker. Okay? That's what you're dealing with. Yeah. 4 of Wands. This is because you have completed a goal. You're getting rewarded for your hard work. You finished a project. It says money doesn't necessarily mean happiness, which is what this person is obsessed with, is money. And they believe that money means happiness. So that's why they tried to stop your money. This person is in so much trouble with the divine. It's not even funny. Look at this. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Emotional upheaval. Life seems unbearable. Separation from the one that they love. Please with this mofo right here. External events are stressful and out of their control. No shit. No shit. Literally. This person tried to mess up whatever project you're working on. They didn't want you to be rewarded for your hard work. That's crazy. You are the one doing the work. This person doesn't do any fucking work. Literally, this person would not even, this person's shadow is they're shadow boxing themselves. Swear to God. This person is seriously shadow boxing themselves. They think that you're fighting them. You're not even fighting them. It's Archangel Michael that's whooping their ass. Hilarious. This person's got very conflicted emotions. Disappointment and heartache will pass in time. Maybe this person might pass away of a heart attack. Maybe they should not have tried to give you one. I mean, just food for thought there. Verbatim, whatever this person tried to do to you is happening to them verbatim, like literally. Welcome in, Fashionista. Welcome in, Shaman Maria. It's nice to see you guys. So yeah, this person, they're very conflicted. This person says that they love you. How in the hell could they love you when they were trying to take you to court and do voodoo on you? If you loved somebody, you would never do that to them. If the people that I love, I would never. I pray for the people I love. I don't do fucking voodoo on them. I don't go to practitioners and pay people to attack them. I don't do, like, that's not love. That's obsession. This person's obsessed with you, point blank, period. And they don't want you to know, but you've always known that this Knight of Pentacles is a weirdo that's obsessed. They're having a lot of emotional upheaval because that's what they wanted in your life. And now God is doing exactly to them what this person did to you. All of their karma is coming back to them at once, and they never could have anticipated this to occur, which is rightfully so. This person made a big mistake by trying to have somebody take your life from you with a voodoo doll. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. It always seems to be a group of weird-ass men. So if you're a masculine or a manly energy, okay, these men wanted to steal your destiny. They also wanted this project that you're working on. This Knight of Wands could be a preacher, a pastor, something like that. They want to silence you. Ew. These people are just disgusting. Yeah, this Knight of Wands wants to sleep with somebody real bad. They're not getting in your energy. These people could be these weird ass male energies. I can't actually call them men because real men don't behave like this. But these pretend men energies, they definitely are very passionate and very sexual, and like they're gross. I'm just grossed out. I'm literally grossed out. They're very overly sexual. 6, they want to do something to you so that they can get money. That's not love. That's called fucking greed. That's not love. That's called greed. Okay, let's be clear here. Look, you're showing up the emperor, you're showing up the boss. These people are showing up as lesser beings, literally. You also have a really good relationship with the Most High. And even if you don't pray a lot, still you pray more than these weirdos. These people pray to fucking some other shit, something that's not good. These people prey upon others. And if you're a female and you had to step into your emperor energy to be a leader to your community, you're being applauded for that. Because you're going to lead people down a path of temperance to their destiny. You're going to be the bridge for other people to get to where they need to be. These people, they wanted to be the bridge. They feel like because they're men that they should have the authority to blah, blah, fucking blah. No one gives a shit. Seriously. They want to use the Bible as some type of spiritual, like they seriously want to use the Bible in a way to oppress you, to oppress anybody else. And that's the thing. I'm going to be honest. The Bible to me is literature. Why is it literature? Because it was not written by Jesus. Jesus didn't know how to write. It was not written by God. It was written by the people who denied Jesus to his fucking face. That's who wrote the Bible. Okay. So yes, the Bible can be used for inspiration, but is it a foolproof text? No, it was written by idiots that can only speak from their experience. What the Bible is good for is the Bible has real human life experiences in it that are common in the human experience that you could experience again. So you could go to a Bible passage and read about it and then gain advice from it. So you don't have to make the same decisions that someone else makes, right? That's what the Bible is good for. But as far as it being law that you have to bow down to these masculine energies or whatever the fuck, I don't think so. And whatever racist bullshit these people are on makes me like literally respect them so much less. I do not respect people that are racist because I think that's ignorant as fuck. It's the racist people that are the real N-words, not people that are melanated. King of Swords. Like this is starting to look like some type of coven cult or Masonic thing, because this King of Swords is somebody who's very judgmental. They like to cut people down. This is what they could have been attempting to do by hiring, and all these people are in emotional upheaval. They're like deeply in regret for this. They wanted to like pimp you out or use you as a cash cow or a honeypot or whatever. And they're being told it's a no. The frog is talking. Exactly. They're literally being told it's a no. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We got 15 people watching, 10 likes on the video. If you're not the devil, like the video. So yeah, these people are greedy. They're manipulative. They're self-centered. They're seeking. I don't know what to say about them. They're the devil. They overspend. These people are on substances. They could be substance sellers. They're definitely substance abusers. And they could be saying that you're a substance abuser. I don't think there's really any evidence of that being true. So these people might want to be mindful about the shit that they say. Because the thing is that they tried to bring some type of lie to the court system. This person could have tried to say that you gave them some type of STD or disease or something. That could easily, these people are so, this is why I'm saying how fucking dumb they are. Literally all that needs to be done and this shit got thrown out of court anyway, so nothing's gonna be done about it. But all that needs to be done is literally you would just have to give a blood test or something and it would prove that you did not give anybody a disease. In fact, you have not slept with any of these people. So I don't know where they're getting these lies from. They're just trying to ruin somebody's reputation. And if this ever does go to court, you're going to be able to sue these people for defamation of character. And I strongly suggest that you do. After you're proven to be innocent, I would then countersue them for defamation, and I would sue them and their children's children and their children's children's children for the rest of fucking eternity. I would sue them for trying to defame your character and ruin a good name. and bearing false witness against you. Okay. That is actually a crime in the eyes of God. So Empress. So the Emperor and Empress are showing up together, which means that you could be in your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy right now. Also, it means that you could be a parent as well. You're considered a child of the Most High God. You know, the divine does not consider you to be an adult until you're 48 years old. Okay. So this devil energy knew that it could never come for you, but it does want the souls of these people. So, like, the devil is a liar. The devil knows that it can't do anything to you. So, the devil was never going to even try. Okay. That's why this voodoo is working on these idiots, not you. Because everything they've tried to attach to you has gone back to them. And it's like within 24 hours of them sending it. Eight of Swords. The devil is going to get these people locked up in jail. Like, literally, they're going to be on the news that they conspired to unalive somebody and that they paid all of this dumb shit. It's going to be exposed. What these people do behind closed doors. Weirdos, man. These people are very ungrateful. They're up under judgment. I'm not kidding. This judgment that they're up under is going to land them in jail. This could be a mental prison or it could be an actual physical, like, penitentiary, is what I just heard. So yeah, these people will be judged for what they've done. Whether you see it or not, just know that it's happening. These people are not getting over on you. They're not getting away with whatever this plot was. And I would be continuously praying. Pray without ceasing. That means when you get up in the morning, pray. Before you go to bed, pray. When you take a shower, pray. Do it 2 or 3 times a day, you know? Literally start incorporating prayer into your day-to-day life, and you will see a huge change in this energy. Like, these people, they'll go to try to do it and boom, it'll happen to them. Page of Cups. These people could have been literally doing this for some type of ridiculous pursuit. Maybe these people are trying to steal your destiny and leave it to one of their children. They wanted to come in with a very fishy offer, a business offer that would get you in trouble, some type of scam. They're not falling for this shit. You could be instructed not to work with anybody else at this time because these people want to come in and destroy something that you've created. They're very jealous and envious of something that you've started. They could be envious of people that love you. These people just want your energy, point blank, period. They want your energy. They want your time. They want you to be stupid and deceived and confused. No. King of Pentacles. These people want you to make a fucking deal with the devil. They feel like if you're not going to make a deal with the devil, then they're going to unalive you. That's not what is going to happen here. In fact, these people, they can make whatever deal they need to make for monetary success, but they will not be making a deal for your soul. You're not going to be imprisoned. You're not going to jail. You're not going to be unalived. You're not up under judgment. These people are. These people are up under crazy judgment right now. Okay, what do we need to see, Spirit, Most High? What do they need to know about this situation? Somebody was working very hard to try to get you to sign a contract or some type of agreement that would not serve your highest and best good. Your spirit guides and God would never have allowed you to sign this contract. Even if these people were allowed to talk to you, which they're not, but even if they were, you would receive a dream, some type of download, some type of message that this business offer, business deal is just not for you. Okay? Look, you're getting justice. And it could be blind justice. Blind justice is like somebody getting in a car to travel to, I always use this example for blind justice. Blind justice could be somebody getting in a car to travel towards you to mess you up, and then they get struck down by lightning, or they run their car into a tree, some shit like that. That's like blind justice. It's justice that you don't see coming because the universe and the earth itself is protecting you. Just because these stupid men, I can't even actually call them men, but masculine energies, just because they don't value you does not mean that the Most High God doesn't, okay? And that other people don't. You have a lot more people supporting you than people who don't like you. And there may be some jealous, envious hoes out there, but literally they can't do anything to you. All they can do is sit and watch you master your emotions and be in control of yourself. You're not going to do anything to sabotage your own life. Yeah, these people are finished. If it's something like this. If they can't get you to agree to whatever this contract is, then they're going to harass and assault you, gang stalk you, and batter you and all this shit. That's what they think. And it just goes to show that these people have done this to others, and for whatever reason they got away with it, but now they're not getting away with it. This is the end of a personal battle with these fucking weirdos, straight up. They could dislike you because of something that you said about them. Oh, well, you were just speaking the truth. And, I understand that people do not like truth speakers. I know that they don't like us that tell the truth. I understand that. I just don't give a shit. Okay? I don't care what they think, what they like, and what they don't like. And God doesn't care either. Because if God put you on this planet to speak the truth on something and tell your testimony, then speak the truth on it and tell your testimony. Don't stop living your life or completing your divine life purpose because these people don't like it. Who the fuck cares? To me, they're insignificant to my life, and they're also insignificant to yours. Queen of Wands. This is the person that brought these men to your attention. There's some type of hoe bag, some type of witch bitch that brought these men up, that brought your name to these men. This person could be an earth sign, or they could be an air sign, or they could be a water sign. This Queen of Wands. Or they could be a Sagittarius. Maybe they're a part of some gang or some secret society or something. Either way, this person is in major trouble. Your high priestess ability, your intuition, and again, high priest, high priestess, just take the gender out of tarot, okay? But like literally your high priestess ability, your intuitive gifts have shown you who this person is. And if you don't know who this Queen of Wands is, you need to ask God to reveal who it is to you. This person is very dumb. They're doing a lot of witchcraft. A lot. They do a lot. They do too much, actually. Nine of Swords. This Queen of Wands is in the Nine of Swords. They could have just had a miscarriage or something, or they could be about to miscarry. Felt something crawling on my back. Literally, this person should not be doing witchcraft while they're pregnant. But again, that is common fucking sense. Nobody even needs to tell people you shouldn't be doing witchcraft while you're pregnant. That is common sense. Anybody that thinks that doing fucking demonic ass spells while you're pregnant with a baby is going to be good for your child is delusional. And that could be the reason that a lot of babies are born messed up. Who the F knows? You know what I'm saying? People are doing while they're pregnant. You have nothing to do with it. You literally are just over here being obedient, doing what God has asked you to do, and you're being rewarded. These people, they don't know when to stop. This person can't get out of bed. They're sick. They're having sleepless nights. They're having rashes. Everything they wanted done on this voodoo doll is happening to this person. Yeah, and you're still getting a love offer from the universe. You guys are still getting, a soul contract from God. Okay. You still are chosen. This person's voodoo did not make you not become chosen. This person's voodoo did not switch up y'all's destiny. I don't care if this person has a lock of your hair, if they have your underwear. I don't care what item they stole from you. This person cannot complete whatever working this is that they tried to do. Okay. Because Archangel Michael straight up intervened and said, I don't think so, bitch. This is enough. You've done enough to this person. The Archangel Michael warned this person. Archangel Michael was sending this Queen of Wands angel numbers, telling her, you've already done enough. You've done way more than enough. And there was no real warranted reason for you to even do any of this shit. So yeah, you're not getting away with this. You're up under judgment. Yeah, Hermit. This person could have been trying to isolate you, thinking that that was going to make you weaker, but it made you stronger. Duh. When somebody goes into the Hermit mode, you could have been tapping into your Virgo energy and going within and literally connecting with a higher power, finding that inner light and guiding yourself through the darkness that these people keep trying to put on you. Look at this. The 3 of Cups just flew out. Yeah, because you chose to go within and find the answer to your problems, you're literally getting a good harvest. This stupid, dumb ass idiot, okay, of a human, this ridiculous excuse for a human being that we're calling the Queen of Wands today. They were up under the moon doing this moon magic ritual with this voodoo doll. And this is why they are blocked. They're in paranoia. They're being haunted. They're scared. Your ancestors are tearing them apart. This person's getting no sleep. There is no rest for the wicked. What were they thinking? What did they think was going to happen here? While you're over here being re-energized and having all of your good energy returned to you, this person is getting the worst end of everything. All of these years of them doing this moon magic ritual to steal your money from you and to keep you away from your destiny has backfired on this person. They literally, God let this person think that they got away with stealing your destiny, and they did not. And now they're finding out that, oh, I didn't have that person's destiny. No, you did not. This person's still getting blessed. And this Queen of Wands is going to have to watch you be blessed right in their face. They're not going to be able to do anything about that. Let's get the likes up, you guys. Yeah, literally, true speakers. Seriously, this person is not going to be able to do nothing about that. You're also getting very important friendships coming in, and good people that want to support you. You're very popular at this time. I don't know who these people are. They could be this Queen of Wands could be thinking about going to another country. If they try to flee to another country, they're going to be questioned by the FBI, okay? Of why they went to another country. They're going to be questioned for this. Why were they doing this? Why were they doing that? This person might want to be mindful about taking any further action against you. And if they want to try to run away from the consequences of their actions, they can go ahead and try to do that. But it doesn't mean that they're going to actually be successful with it. Because where in the hell can you go that God's spirit doesn't exist? If you go to the heavens, God is there. If you go to hell, God is there. If you go to Timbuktu, God is there also. There's no place on this earth or anywhere else in the demiurge that you can go where God does not exist. So this person's not getting away from anything. They're going to have to answer to the Most High for what they've done. Death. The moon and death. This is what they were trying to do. Literally trying to use the moon cycles to cause a permanent ending for you. A sickness, some type of illness, some type of stabbing pains, headaches, all this type of shit. Now it's them. And this person, they put protection around their magic, but that didn't work. Because now this witchcraft that they did is going to come back and it's going to hit their children, their unborn child, and the people around them. For some of you, this person's pregnant. For some of you, this Queen of Wands is not pregnant. But yeah, this witchcraft is going to hit everyone around them. And it's going to take out every person in your family that passed away because of this witch. This person is going to lose that in their own family. And you're going to possibly see who these people are because of the people around them that pass away and that go through major tragedies. And anybody that goes to try to help this Queen of Wands out of her negative karma will be slapped with the same karma that she has got. So people might want to be mindful about who they're helping out at this time. Page of Wands, literally, this is an ending to her child. This is tragic. It's a tragedy. You know what makes things a tragedy? When you know that the shit's going to happen before it happens. This person was warned. They were like, if you try to do this work on this person, it might backfire, and if it does, it might hit you and yours. That's why they tried to put up protection around it. But again, this protection, it failed. It did not work because this person was not meant to be protected from their own witchcraft. They need to learn, they need to get a taste of their own medicine. And since they were trying to keep you from ever having children, they were trying to unalive one of your children or keep you from ever having children, this person is about to lose theirs. And that is absolutely sad. But it's, it is what it is. What goes around comes around. When you hurt another person, you are hurting yourself. And anybody that believes otherwise does not know who the fuck they are. They don't know who they are spiritually. Because if you think that you can go around hurting other people, and if you think that you are separate from other people, you're not. We are all one. We are all one energy. All of us are. And we're all connected. You cannot hurt another person without hurting yourself. That's why it says, treat others how you want to be treated. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. That's a general karmic law of what you send out, you will get back. So you might as well be sending out good so that you could have an opportunity to balance out your karma and get good back. But if you only send out bad like this person, then that's all you're going to get is bad back. This person could have a bad back. Their back is fucked up because they tried to stick pins into the back of this voodoo doll, trying to stab you in the back. Literally. They're blocked. These people are eternally blocked. I say eternally because I don't see an ending to this blockage. There's no changes that are coming for them. Their heart's closed off. Like they're literally have emotional barriers that are protecting them from people actually helping them. These people are completely blocked. It says inability to accept the reality of your problems keeps the situation from changing. It literally says that on that card. So these people cannot accept what they've done. They thought it was all fun and games. But if it was you being hurt, this person would have been laughing their ass off, celebrating, toasting fucking glasses of champagne. Maybe not that because they're pregnant, but whatever. You know the metaphor of celebrating somebody's downfall. And we're not celebrating this person's downfall. We don't want people to have to be hurt. But if this has to occur, if God feels like this is what needs to occur for this person to stop harming other people, then that's what needs to happen. Okay. There was this one time where I had a bunch of horrible neighbors in the past. There was this one neighbor that was trying to do the evil eye on me to my fucking face. And I literally just mirrored that back at her. And that lady literally that night, after I'd just fucking literally mirrored that energy back to her, she stabbed herself 37 fucking times. Okay. So again, like you protecting yourself, it's going to happen naturally. And if it causes somebody to hurt themselves or them to get hurt, that's not your fault. I don't think it's my fault that person stabbed themselves that many times. That's what they wanted me to do to myself. And that's what they were trying to do by sending that dumb shit to me. So they should have fucking thought, is this person protected? Do they know what I'm doing? Because yes, the Eye of Ra is extremely protective, but it's also a very destructive force that can destroy people, places, and things. Seven of Cups. This person is going to be stuck in these illusions. Look at them. They're in their shadow. See that shadow person? They don't know which cup to drink from. I mean, with these illusions, who in the heck actually knows what's in those cups? Because it's an illusion. This person is, maybe they were attacking you based upon a lie. This person could have been lying to themselves about something. Maybe they thought that you did something to them. I don't see here that you did anything to them, but maybe somebody told this person that you did. I don't know. What is it, Spirit? For some of you, it'll be that somebody else told this person that you did something to them. That's the clouded judgment and illusions with the 7 of Cups. And for some of you, this person just thinks that you, because they're getting bad karma, they think you did something to them. They're not taking responsibility for them creating their own reality. How could you be responsible for somebody else's bad karma? This person's giving you way too much power in their life. They're acting like you're the, wow, I don't know what that glitch was. They're acting like you're the creator of their reality. You're not creating their reality. They are. Sad ass motherfucker right there. That is some sad shit. Like, seriously, they hate you so bad, but then they go giving all their power away to you. And not only that, every time they attack you and they try to send all this energy and you just alchemize it for your own abundance, it leaves this person depleted. And they have not figured that out yet. Like, how stupid do they have to be? Obviously, completely ignorant. This person thought they were going to get a whole community or a group of men to come assault you. No, sir, ma'am, him, she, they, them. It's a no. Okay. In fact, the fact that these people worked with the devil's a liar. Whatever the devil told these people was an illusion and a lie, and they believed it. And that's on them. It's nothing to do with you. Look, these people are in the 4 of Cups. Look at that person just like, wah, I'm so dissatisfied with my choices. I suck. This person's in disillusionment. They're delusional. They're dissatisfied with their focus on your material possessions. Why does this person need to know what you have so that they can try to destroy it? This person is like, let me see the inside of your house. Let me see this. Let me see that. You're not, whoa, that was really creepy. I saw that. It like the screen turned red. They're like, let me see this. Let me see that. And no, sir, ma'am. Okay. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome there. You're not welcome anywhere. We do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. I'm not even joking. This person's stupid. They're like, show me this, show me that. Show me what you're working on so I can steal it. Show me what you're doing. No. How about get out of our energy and stay out of our business? When we work for God, it means that we work for the Most High. We don't work for the human fucking race. Get it through your head, bitch. We do not work for you. We don't have to tell you anything. You don't have any authority over our life. You do not create our realities. We do. And the Most High God does. This person's delusional. They wanted to play God in your life, and now they're upset because you are playing God in your own life. Like, duh, you're the creator of your own reality. This person's emotionally exhausted and drained, and they have lost all interest in their normal activities because the normal activities that they engage in are not actually for them. They're activities that you're supposed to be engaging in that this person has tried to copy. So they literally just don't realize that the reason that they're not happy is because they didn't follow their own destiny. They tried to fulfill someone else's. This person thinks that they're bigger than they are. They wanted to walk in your shoes. And this, I'm always going to give you the true story of the Brothers Grimm, Cinderella. Okay, her name was actually called Cinderbum because she was always putting her butt by the fire and her clothes would get caught with ashes. Anyways, but when the prince comes with the glass slipper, they're all glitching out. That's exactly it. When the prince comes with the glass slippers, Cinderella's sisters, the wicked stepsisters, trying to fit their foot in the glass slipper. One of them cuts their toes off so that they could fit their foot in the glass slipper. Bitch, if you got to cut your damn toes off to walk in somebody else's shoes, maybe that's not for you. And that's literally the best metaphor that I could think about destiny swap, because that's what Cinderella is about those people trying to destiny swap her and failing at it. And I know that part is a little too gory to put into Disney form, but it's a very good allegory for destiny swap. If you have to cut your fucking toes off to walk in somebody else's shoes, then maybe that's not your path. Queen of Swords, you definitely cut these people off. You definitely were like, nope, no, you're not gaining access to my life. You're not invited. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's wise from life's experiences, somebody who can laugh at these things, who has been very hurt and scarred, but continues to move forward. You don't want to mess with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is not somebody that's going to tolerate bullshit. Okay. The Queen of Swords is somebody that will cut you off quicker than quick. Quicker than quick. Okay. Whatever that means. Fast as hell. Like literally. The moment that they show that you who they are, you're like, boom, there's the knife. We're cutting this cord. We're cutting you off. This is over. These people did not expect you to walk away from them, and they didn't expect you to say no, and they definitely didn't expect you to stick up for yourself. I don't know why not. I don't know why not. What did they think, you were just going to lay down and die for them, die for their sins or some shit? What the fuck were they thinking? Literally. You never know how much fight you have in you until you're faced with death, to be honest. The sun, look at this. You guys shine so brightly. You bring happiness to others. You guys have good mental health. And if you haven't had good mental health, your mental health is improving in general, because this person is getting back what they sent out. Whatever mental health disorder they were trying to put on you, they're getting back. Yeah. And then also you're healing your inner child, which is usually the core root to most mental health conditions, is the inner child that's been neglected, abused, forgotten, lost, etc. Okay. So you're becoming more optimistic about the future. You know that everything that you've been through, if anything was a doubtful investment, like if you were investing in things and you thought that it wasn't going to go through, it is going to go through. You're going to have a great future in whatever this is. You are receiving justice, even if you're not seeing it. Okay. And these people, 5, they wanted to change your life. They're in the tower. Now, the tower is not always a bad thing. For these people, it is, because they're losing. But like, if a tower were to come into your life, be thankful for it, because all it means is that something needs to be released or let go of. When the tower comes, it's overall chaos. You see, these people are falling out of the tower. It's because they abuse their power. There's a crown on the top of that tower. And then there's lightning striking it down. So these people were abusing their power in some type of way. Obviously, if they're doing voodoo, that's an abuse of power. And, you know, trouble is only going to end after these people get rid of something or someone or something that they did. They need to get rid of this voodoo doll. However you dispose of a voodoo doll, I don't know. It's not my problem. I don't fucking make voodoo dolls. But like literally, this person needs to do something to get rid of this voodoo doll, because it's working on them. They wanted to bring a tower to you and change your destiny. And God and the Holy Spirit said no. Like, you didn't even have to stand up for yourself at this point, because Archangel Michael saw it before you did. You know, these people could be like grieving over a broken relationship. Maybe they lost connections to somebody in the court system or somebody that had some type of power. Be aware that there may be a false police officer wanting to come towards you, somebody impersonating an officer. That's illegal. Okay. Whatever this person has planned to do to you, it's not going to work. Knight of Swords. Very aggressive ass energy. Somebody is chasing this person. I think that this Queen of Wands has had voodoo dolls done on a lot of people, and this Knight of Swords has found out about this voodoo, and they're pissed. They're coming for this person's neck. I'm not even kidding. And they're like, they don't care that this Queen of Wands is vulnerable. This Knight of Swords energy does not care, okay, that this person is vulnerable or weak or stupid or mentally ill or whatever. Strength. You're being shown to have the strongest energy, literally closing the mouth of that lion. You're able to do that. Let's get the likes up, you guys. You're able to do that. You guys are very compassionate, wise beings. I feel like there's times to be compassionate, and then there's times to not be compassionate. You can't continue to be compassionate with people that have no respect for you, and they have no fear of God either. And I'm not talking about like, oh, God's going to come punish you, but I'm talking about like what being afraid of God and the fact that what you send out, you will get back. The law of attraction, duh. This Queen of Swords tried to put protection around this magic, and she's not even protected. The thing is she's left her children wide open for attack. Sorry, y'all. Something hacked the system and tried to kick me off. I guess they don't want to hear about that. Oh well. Very foolish to put protection around yourself but not protect your loved ones. That's crazy. This person, they could take a spiritual bath. They could burn sage. They could call upon God. There's not anything that this person can do to get them out of the karma and trouble that they're in. There is no spiritual bath. There is no cleansing ceremony. There is no ritual that can be done to clear them of what they've done. Okay? There's just not. They're going to have to face what they've done and learn. You know what I mean? This Chariot energy that they tried to manipulate against you is coming for them. You know, this person tried to do witchcraft on the justice system and on police officers to get them to illegally do something against you. And these cops are not stupid. They don't want to lose their fucking job. They don't want to come for a chosen one and lose their job. Like, they're not dumb. I don't know why this person thinks that their witchcraft was so strong, but maybe it works on lesser beings and ignorant people, but it's not going to work on people that are in authority. And if they try to do it on these people, it's going to backfire in such a way that these cops are going to put this person in the tower, literally, and expose all of their deep, dark secrets because they have to. It's their job. To serve justice, basically. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. That's kind of their job as police officers, is to follow the law and make sure other people follow the law. And if they're not following the law, then give them a fine or whatever. Give them a ticket or whatever. This is not just a ticket, though. This is coming to collect someone, putting them in handcuffs, and taking them to jail. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing both the military and I'm seeing the police involved in this. Because this person tried to contact the FBI and say that you were some type of threat. You're not threatening anybody. This person's an idiot. And they were looked at as a weirdo for doing this in the first place. They weird as hell. Look, because you're a 9 of Pentacles, single, self-sufficient, you can stand on your own 2 feet and you don't need them. You got Vibe to post a clip with the Cake by the Ocean song. Oh my gosh, I love that song. And Kai Parker in the Vampire Diaries TV show. He's so creepy. Oh my God. That's so funny. They are like him. Seriously. So this person was trying to take you out of this single, self-sufficient, able to stand on your own 2 feet energy. Not even realizing that you can stand on your own 2 feet because you trust and put your faith in God. And that's where this power is coming from. It's the God within you. King of Cups. Yeah, these people were advised by somebody who is very wise, who's very balanced between their head and their heart, a King of Cups, who told these people that if they try to take you to court, that this is going to backfire. And they may get a defamation of character of lawsuit done against them if they try to move forward with this dumb shit. And this wise counsel, this lawyer, whoever they are, also told this person, if you have done anything dishonest or that would discredit what you're saying to this person, it will come up. Like, because this person advised their client, have you done anything to this person? And they said, no, I haven't done anything. They did it to me. No, that is not true. The lawyer is not going to represent this Queen of Wands because they don't want their reputation to go to shit, basically. King of Wands. So they definitely thought that they were going to, get somebody to come in and trick you into a relationship, to love bomb you, to tell you that you were or to come in and be your friend, to come game with you. I'm like literally talking about video games, to come play video games with you, some stupid shit. Like seriously, they thought that they were going to puppet and manipulate this other person to backstab you, when this King of Wands, they're not into whatever this is. They could have been trying to get a hitman a hit person to come towards you, thinking that you're not going to see who they are. These people are ridiculous. They're very foolish. Stupid idea. And if this King of Wands is an ex, even dumber. They're even dumb and even dumber. Straight up. You got stupid, idiotic, dumb, and even dumber. That's what you're dealing with here. All right, what else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? This is because of what you do for work. This is all because what you do for work liberates people rather than putting them in chains. These people love to put people in chains when they're not deserving of it. They love to torture innocent souls, and they love to cause, eternal suffering for others. I was watching this video of this girl. Oh my gosh. And she was literally saying, she was like, this guy that I was dating came over, and he came over to my house, and he was staying with me. And, he dropped me. He dumped me. He said that he got the ick feeling from me. And I don't know why. Like she said, first he opened one of my my dresser drawers, and he found my bird beaks, and he was like, why do you have these bird beaks? And she's like, to do spells, duh. And he was like, what? You do spells? And she's like, yeah. What? I mean, that's what bird beaks are for. And then he's trying to leave the apartment, and her closet door looks identical to her front door. So he opens the closet door, and a bunch of rat tails fall out. This is a real story. I've literally watched this girl speak on this on TikTok. And he's like, what the hell are these? And she's like, they're rat tails, duh. Like, I have to save them. This other day, some random guy came up to me when I was on the bus, and he was being really creepy towards me. So I had to use one of the rat tails to cause him eternal suffering. Like what? Like, where am I supposed to put them? Why are you acting like this is so strange? Like, and she's like, girlies, please tell me, like, what do you say to men when they find your stuff? Like, do you just say, duh, like all the other people that do spells? I keep them in my closet. Like, I was like, oh my God, this person is actually serious with this shit. So yeah, these people are being seen for who they are. And I don't think anybody is like, girl, that is nasty as fuck. Keeping dead items like that. I'm even grossed out by taxidermy. That shit's nasty to me, and it's creepy. But people like to do that. But I would never keep some ew. I'm so grossed out. No. Okay, rats. I have a serious fear, and I don't like rats. You'll have to forgive me for that. And birds, I'm afraid of whatever's in their feathers, whatever dust mites. I don't know what the hell. But like, seriously, ew, yuck. Okay, this person's giving me the vibes of that person, like just totally ignorant. They feel like this work was warranted, that they were paying to have done to you. It's very silly. All right, let's get a conclusion to this situation. You are the star. What you're working on, you're being seen as the star. Okay, this work that you're doing, you're being seen as the star. That's probably why people are so upset, because they're not able to be in your life now, and they're not able to benefit off of your wheel of fortune. This person already got away with a bunch of shit. They should have counted their blessings when they got away with stuff to begin with and let it go. You know what I mean? You have had to be in the Seven of Wands towards them. You've had to defend yourself and to defend your work from them. And literally, you rightfully did so. People see you as being in the upright, and people see these people as being wrong. You had to defend your inheritance, what God gave you, because these people would not leave you alone because of it. They also wanted to block a love union from coming in, and these people were trying to turn your finances completely upside down. They wanted you to be in lack and poverty and scarcity while they thrived. It's a big no. These people will be in poverty for the rest of their fucking existence. And anybody that helps them, it will be in the same position that they're in. They wanted you to be eternally wounded. You know, these people were trying to look into your birth chart to see where Chiron is so that they could attack the house that Chiron sits in. Chiron is the wounded healer, not kind of like the Nine of Wands cards. But literally, yeah, these people were really, really trying to mess with you. All right, let's get a conclusion. What is there anything else that we need to know about this situation? Or what about the future? 5, there's going to be a lot of change that comes your way. It's going to be positive change. You may be forced to let go of some people, places, and situations that didn't serve you. You may be called to walk away from a habit. You may be called to change. I have found that by changing your eating habits, you can basically bypass voodoo. Like voodoo will work on you if you're eating garbage all the time. And I'm talking about like donuts, processed foods, things that are not that are man-made, manufactured, that have a lot of preservatives in them. But when you go to eating fresh vegetables and stuff, that pure energy that your body is, and especially when you bless your food, that pure energy that your body is fueling itself off of does not allow this voodoo to attach and take hold. Okay. So these people want you in bad habits. They want you to reject love. They want you to be afraid to be loved, and they want you to be afraid of new offers that come in. They don't want you receiving some type of message of good news, of deliverance. Yeah, these people tried to take you out of the Queen of Pentacles. They don't want you to be able to give to other people, and they definitely don't want anybody giving to you. And so that's not cool. You definitely are somebody that helps other people when they're in need. And so that's why when you're in need, people are going to come to your aid. Okay. Just trust and know that you have a community, a whole soul tribe backing you, people that absolutely love you and love you for who you are, not who you could be to them, not how they can use you. They love you for who you actually are right now as you are. And those are the type of people that you want around you, people that appreciate you for who you are, not people who appreciate who you could be to them or what you could be to them. These people are majorly burdened. They're carrying a lot of burdens. They're not going to be able to put these burdens down because they did this. They did this to themselves. Their life is going to be a constant battle. I don't know if they'll ever be freed from this. This is like a lifelong lesson that they're about to learn. And you're about to get worldwide. Sorry, I have to cover up her body because she's nude. But you're about to get worldwide success and recognition. You're about to help people that are less fortunate. You could be changing jobs. You could be changing positions. You could be moving to a new place. These people are going to lose their mother effing minds. When you move or you switch jobs, these people are going to lose they fucking shit completely because they're not going to know where you are, how to block you, how to stop you, how to stab you in the heart. What I just say about stabbing in the heart. Look at that, 3 of Swords. These people are not going to know how to cause you sorrow and loss and how to separate you from somebody that loves you if you don't reveal anything to them. And so that's why moving in silence is going to be your strongest ability in this time, because, you know, not announcing what you have going on is going to keep these people questioning what to do next, basically. Yeah, and definitely these people, they you could end up doing something that helps children, but these are people that you had fond memories with. You actually loved these people at one point. You're getting a 10 of Pentacles and you're in the 10 of Cups. This is like a lifelong happy relationship that you're going to receive. You know, you could be purchasing a new home somewhere. or you could be being gifted a new home, or you could be being gifted an inheritance. These people are in the Six of Pentacles. They're being breadcrumbed, and you're getting your wishes fulfilled, and your wishes are protected by the Most High God. These people are in the Five of Pentacles, and they feel like that they're going to get out of the Five of Pentacles by throwing you under the bus. That is not what's going to happen. So continue, just know that you are protected by God and the Holy Spirit. Continue to do what you feel is right, and ask God to guide you. Ask your higher self, ask your ancestors to show you what you need to see so you can move through these challenges with ease. Because challenges, because there may be a few things that come up, but anything that comes up that you feel is negative is only happening to benefit you. Like, let's say that somebody were to try to take you to court and you had to go testify. By you being able to go to court and these people committing sins against you, you're going to be able to sue them for a lot of fucking money. Okay. So even if it looks like it's something negative, it's actually something positive. So there's always another angle that you can look at it, another perspective from the sun. These people are burdened. They're overwhelmed. They're feeling the energy of this voodoo. They're very confused as to why these deities that they worked with have turned on them. These people, all of them are in emotional upheaval. They're being casted out of a spiritual group, a community, a secret society. If these people were trying to do something to you, to sacrifice you, to gain entrance into a coven or a secret society or some type of stupid group, they're being denied entrance. They're not getting whatever they want. So just expect that they're going to throw some type of, they're going to try to throw some type of monkey wrench into your system. Dry, heat, vomited, brush my teeth literally now. Seriously, these people are disgusting. Yes, you do see what you need to see. Yeah. So literally, these people are going to be suffering for a long time to come. I don't think they're going to apologize because they're not sorry. But if they do come to apologize to you, do not, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, if they do come to apologize, you can be like, okay, I forgive you, but you cannot come back in my life. Like, me forgiving you just means that I'm forgiving myself for encountering you, but I'm not going to allow you back into my life because you tried to destroy it already. And so first of all, you don't have to forgive anybody, but you should forgive yourself because you should be very compassionate with yourself. You really didn't do anything other than be what God has created you to be. And so that's why you're not getting punished. Like, these people, they have not fulfilled what God has asked them to do. And so they tried to do your job for you and they can't. Like, they're not good enough. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. This post is also in your playlist. Good. Oh, I'm so glad, you guys. I love you so much. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you. Please like this video, tap the notification bell, make sure you're subscribed, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Have a wonderful day. And know that you have made it through a major trial and tribulation. Okay, you guys, I love you. Air hugs. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.